On top, Paddy and Jay Hayden, Base Pro, brand new machine.
Geez, doesn't it look good too?
Always presents a good boat. That sounds better. It's got out of the old gate a little bit better. He might have done a bit of tuning in the lunch break, but that certainly sounds like they're back to 8.
Yeah, I reckon they've gone and grabbed Rubber Glover and said, mate, come here, we've got a few electronic issues. Oh, no, was that a back off or no, I think that was a back off.
That was a back off by the sound of the tune. He looked like he was thinking about where am I going here. He just took a bit of a thought, but he's got that boat speed and back on it.
It's through that area of that cross wash of that washing machine there quite well. Certainly not on the paces we would normally see Paddy, but with the engine issues he's had, he's being very circumspect because he knows that this tune can go off at any time.
Yeah.
But now he's just testing it, see if the tune's going to hold right through that whole lap.
He's lifted twice now heavily, which is unlike him. Normally he can drive that boat foot flat the whole way around and just bring it home. He's on the right charge now. And he's through. He'll be happy with that. 59, so pretty close to the racing sardine. No, I've got a bit of a shake here. We've got a wrong way here. One of the ladies here is... No. Time didn't go through. We might have to wait for Matt Manel to pull one out of the bag here. He'll be back, so we've got a bit of a tie. He did do the right rotation, but just something happened with the loop. So I noticed Matt running around. We'll see what he comes back with, but we will get you a time.
As long as he doesn't come back with an STI, that'll be fine. We'll keep moving away.
Righto, No Limits Racing. Matty Nahn.
Standard traction injury, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah,
okay, I'm glad you clarified.
Yeah, no, I've got to clarify these things.
Central House Movers, we talked about them before. No Limits Racing. And of course, Matt Nahn. Oh, a little bit of a double take down the end of the course here. I thought he might have rounded that off and shaped it a bit nicer than that earlier on, but we'll let him go. He's got good speed.
Oh, he's wide around there. Makes a beautiful move into that tight right-hander. And this guy's just come along so well, a rookie at the start of the season. And just have a look at what he's delivering before us here.
Yeah, he looked so nervous earlier on in the day. I said, mate, just breathe, take a breath, it's all good. I said, it'll come naturally. But this is certainly one of his best runs. Nicely around the head.
Oh, didn't he do that really well? Backed off beautifully and just at the right time, came around there smoothly. And that way, not washing off any speed at all.
Yeah, no, that's certainly, but he's looking way better. Here he comes, bringing it home.
So, and across the line, we've got a timing issue here. Matt, you need to be getting onto there because the last two boats haven't timed. So, Matt's just cruising over there. We'll get back to you with that in a minute.
We will have some times come up. We will update. We have got things going on here in the system. So
it's quite amazing how we can have the system sort of meltdown, but there's all backups and everything in there that Matt can actually access.
It's called a stopwatch. Oh. It's not that flash, mate.
Oh, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh. I was actually really quite impressed that it was something really technological.
We're not selling cars.
Are we?
Just a stopwatch.
Right, okay, no worries at all.
Yeah.
That's why I'm a roof tiler by trade, mate, because I'm high on the job but low on IQ.
He looks like he's staring at that screen intimately.
Yeah, mate, that is not your favourite channel there, Matt. Just get to the job at hand, thanks.
Well, we've got a smile, so that's a start. So he's not looking like he's throwing the thing away.
No, that's it. I don't know about you, but I get computer anxiety sometimes, and I've just got to walk away from it, otherwise it's out the window.
Oh, yeah, I've had a few go out the window, I can tell you that. And then they keep changing the models, and it's like, what are you trying to do? Just keep getting it off us. But
just don't make it confusing. All right, so we are now going Dylan Edhouse and Debbie Edhouse from Ofongo, the liquid addiction machine of Fongo Motors, Waitara clutch and brake specialist, McCurdy Trucks, 17-year-old, and away he goes. He's got his mum sitting in alongside him, and geez, you'd sort of sit there and think, I don't know if I want mum sitting alongside me, but this pairing works very, very well. And indeed, the old man Tim Edhouse just giving him all the advice from all the knowledge of all the years that he spent behind the wheel.
Yeah, I caught up with Tim. Actually, he's quite good. He's the boat bitch. He backs them in, has a bit of a yak, but he was just saying, he said, I had a yak with Dylan earlier. He's not being aggressive enough, and so it sounds like he's certainly dialing it up now and got him going. He said, this track, you've got to beat the waves, and he's dead right. You've got to beat the wash. You've got to be ahead of it. Don't wait for it.
Yeah, that's right. If you're not aggressive in a track like this, and we do see this in tracks around the world, particularly Griffith in Australia, where I was recently. You've just got to try and work out where that wash goes. And if you do what we saw with Bryce and Kylie Barron, allow the waves to come to you, you're losing time. You've got to be aggressive, as you said, Leighton, and that's a 54.552 there for the team Liquid Addiction. And sometimes when you slow down, as you said, that wave's coming to you and you're thinking about it instead of driving through it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
yep.
and the slower you go, the further, the more that wave at the hairpin there, the Sprint Tech hairpin, and he's right on the hairpin. The quicker you go, it's further away.
Yeah.
And it just makes it a lot easier.
Gets in the way. Hey, couple more hellos out there watching on live stream. Obviously, Richard Curry, who's normally here racing today. Of course, he must have had a hot curry last night because he's out a little bit injured.
Yeah, I hear he's got the snuffleupagus.
He's got the old CVID, so he's not here. But anyway, g'day, Rich. Hopefully you're coming right. And Eric Bryant down there, he couldn't make it either. So, hey, big hello. And let's not forget our Gizzy, people at Gisborne, the Bryants. There's a lot of hard yard stories going on here. A couple of people that can't make it. I'll come back and we'll come to those people and talk about it.
Yeah, absolutely. So John O'Berry out there at the moment. Jen Nant doing the navigational duties. Isn't it funny that Jen and Matt are a couple? Jen doesn't drive with Matt, but she drives with John O. But I think that's the fill in for Leela Berner. And obvious reason she's not here because of the Hawke's Bay tragedy that's been unfolding before our eyes here in New Zealand. But geez, John O'Berry thinks he's got a firm one hand on that overall championship trophy, hasn't he?
Oh, he drives so good. I mean, what I'd love to see out of John, I mean, he's certainly showing this class how to be done. I really see him as a future superboat racer, something coming through. I mean, he's just doing wonders with this Ellis class, but it's guys like him, it's naturals that end up, we have the Sam Newdicks and whatnot come through. And of course, John O'Berry spent a long time navigating for Dave.
Dave Simmons. That's
Simmons,
right.
and we talked about some hard luck stories. Well, Dave Simmons can't be here this weekend, and I know we wish them all well, back there in the Bay, and hopefully they've got some sort of power to be watching this. But their mate John's doing really well here, and we're thinking of you.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And all our love goes to everybody over there that's been affected. And John there with a 50.796. He's flying the flag for the jet sprinters from that
from the Bay,
the lovely land of the Cuzzy Bros.
Oh, Blake Bryant out there in Gisborne, he wanted to be here today. Of course, he was leading the championship, so how heartbreaking is that? Couldn't get here. The storm, the cyclone destroyed their winery. So they're at home watching this, and g'day to you guys, and we're thinking of you. And look, at the end of the day, you live to race another day. You've got to keep the money coming in, and you've got to stick at home. So we are thinking about you out there.
Well, that's right. Well, they're trying to, Blake and Kate up there, trying to harvest the apples at the top of the tree because everything else,
it's gone.
2/3 of the way down, he's gone. So they're just trying to salvage something. And when I saw him on the TVNZ News, I think it was, doing an interview there, he was going, oh, that is just hard work. And